Hi, I'm Michael Kempke with the Precision Ag Department at Garden City Co-op. Today I want to talk to you about some new offerings we have available, as well as some updates in our current packages we take to you guys for your various fields. One of the offerings we're going to have this spring that we're going to be trying to get out on some key growers is a new platform we're working with Winfield United. Basically what we're going to try to test is a model that they've developed to determine crop health on corn and soybeans. Essentially what we'll do is take a couple fields throughout our trade area, probably one in the southern geography, one in the Garden City area, and then one up in Scott and Lane County. What we'll do is take soil fertility samples prior to planting. We'll get with key growers that want to test the platform to determine what hybrid they planted on there and what population. Once we know that information, we'll monitor the crop over the course of the growing season through tissue sampling, weather data, and irrigation applications. What the model will tell us is a potential corn yield or soybean yield, depending on which crop we work with as the season progresses. With that information, we hope to fine-tune yield potential throughout the growing season by either variable applying nitrogen and potassium or key micronutrient products that crop might be missing over the growing season. Additionally, the model will eventually be able to predict potential disease outbreak that might require a fungicide. With the tool, we'll have information on the seed variety, which will tell us its response to nitrogen, its response to seed population, and its response to varying the hybrid across the field if a corn planter has that capability. Another tool we're going to roll out this spring that we've already rolled out at fall harvest last year is an offering from Monsanto. Working with our seed team, we're going to be taking a simple product like this. It's called a Climate Field View Drive. It will plug into the combine, tractor, sprayer. Essentially what it does is collect data as you're going through the field. That data is then streamed to an iPad, which will help you visualize as you're going through the field what your yield is, what your planting population is, or what your fertility prescription looks like as you go through the various zones within your field. The tool itself is called Climate. With Climate, you'll essentially have a user login. You can put your farm boundaries in there and have your farm divided up by your various farms field structures. Once that's in there, you'll have weather data for each farm. Anytime a rainfall event occurs, the tool will show you a projected rainfall and then post-calibrate that rainfall based off actual weather station data, usually 24 to 48 hours afterwards. With the weather data, that gets coupled with satellite imagery. So you'll have satellite imagery available by field. The image is NDVI. You have the option of looking at just the NDVI image or a scouting map to help you determine locations to go within the field to correct for anything you might see on that satellite image, whether it's a sugarcane aphid outbreak, spider mites moving into corn, any number of things that might cause an NDVI image to spike versus good plant health. We'll be working this spring trying to get key growers on this platform. This platform will also API into our main Precision Ag platform, which was formerly MZB. MZB is now Field Reveal. With Field Reveal, we'll be able to pull your yield data information in, clean it up, and then use that as a potential layer in deriving the management zones we currently use for our fertility prescriptions and our seed prescriptions. As we get closer to irrigation season, it's time to start thinking about how am I going to manage water this year? How can I make sure I'm getting the best return on investment with my irrigation system? And how can I make sure my crop's adequately watered as we go into the growing season? We have two options available at Garden City Co-op to help you do that. Basically, there are two capacitance moisture probes, one being our Aqua Systems package that goes off a volumetric reading that shows you inches available water versus our AquaSpy package that shows you a percentage available water. Both systems work perfectly well in our region and are adaptable to various farms and soil types we have around here. It's basically the farmer's preference on which one he's more comfortable with. Feel free to talk to any of our Precision Ag specialists as we're out this spring. We'll be visiting with you about the options we have available and how we can help you be more precise in your irrigation management as you go into your growing season.